Now you can see by the reading that it's talking about Israel. It said men shall be with men. It ain't talking about being with the white man. It's talking about being with the children of Israel, the sons of Israel. And the women are part of that too, because they're a helpmate made for us, made for our desire and our pleasure. All right? See, this whole thing that we're dealing with is dealing with men. Your woman is just something that you deal with, man. You know, you get pleasure out of her. You produce children out of her, you know. She's a companion around you, you know. But that's it, man. Now there's accounts in the scriptures where the Most High had gave women visions and set up prophetesses, but you know what? You don't see them around no more. You don't see them around no more, man. The only woman you see, like my woman, she has a lot of dreams, all right, and mainly about the end of the world. And I don't teach her nothing about the scriptures, but she'll have a lot of dreams about the end of the world, UFOs attacking people. And I said, well, what people are they attacking? Well, they're attacking white people. You know? She has those type of visions. That's about the only spiritual thing she got going for her. And she doesn't understand it because it's given to me. She comes up to me and I tell her what it means. All right? Now there was this guy on my job. He looked just like a damn white boy. He looked like this guy, Keanu Reeves. Because I joked with him. I said, look, if you need a job, you go to Hollywood, you can be Keanu Reeves' brother or his son. And I speak in general about the scriptures, right? And he came in the other day and he said he had a dream that the world came to an end, but he got delivered out of it, you know? So I said, well, that confirms, and he's supposed his line goes on his father's side, go back to the Sicilians, but he looked like, if you saw him, you would think he was a white boy. Now you got this crackpot, Johanna, getting mad because we said John Travolta is an Israelite. Nigga, can you dance better than John Travolta? Hell no. John Travolta dance circles around your ass, man. You know? John Travolta got the spirit of an Israelite. That shows you how deep you are, which is not deep at all. There's nothing deep about you. And those men that's with you, there's nothing deep about them. Go ahead.
It says, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely.
You know what that's talking about? First and foremost, that's talking about this word. That's talking about this understanding of these scriptures, man. That's why you got all kind of GMS. You got guys that are jealous, you know, because there's all kind of GMS camps out there. You know why there's all kind of GMS camps out there? Because the Most High put the spirit on us to get to these men out here, which are of the elect, to teach his word, man. Go ahead.
It says, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their...
Oh, well, who's in there? Oh, who's in there, man? That's Johanna should be, General Gehenna should be right there in the parentheses where there's liars. He's a known liar, man. Every time that clown opens up his mouth, lies come out of it. Go ahead.
Shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone.
Well, that's your future, General Gehenna. And that's why we call you Gehenna, man, because you're going straight to Gehenna, which is that fire. All right? Gehenna is a garbage dump where they throw their garbage out and then they burn it, man. Well, the missiles are indicative of that. The missiles, basically, the United States is going to become one big giant Gehenna. All right, there's another term for it. Gehenna, Hades, but Gehenna is the main term. And when you look up, matter of fact, look up the word Gehenna in the dictionary. It should tell you, it should go into detail. It should go into detail about, you see it? You got yours. It should go into detail about the word Gehenna. I don't know if you should look up the word hell first and it'll lead you to the word Gehenna. or just go to Gehenna. Because the word in the Greek is Hades is one word, which is the name of one of the Greek gods, which was a brother of Zeus, and Poseidon. I believe Poseidon was another brother, and I believe Neptune was another brother. All right, that's where the Roman Catholic Church got all that BS about burning in hell from, and they call it Hades. It's the name of a Greek god from Greek mythology. Go ahead.
This is out of the Compact Zondervan's Bible Dictionary. It says Gehenna, Valley of Hinnom, a valley on the west and southwest of Jerusalem, which formed part of the border between Judah and Benjamin. And it gives you a bunch of scriptures. It says, sacrifice here. Ahaz and Manasseh sacrificed their children, their sons to Molech. For this reason, Josiah defiled the place. After referring to the idolatrous barbarities, Jeremiah prophesied a great slaughter of the people there and in the siege of Jerusalem. And it gives you other scriptures. It says, after the Old Testament period, Jewish apocalyptic writers began to call the Valley of Hinnom the entrance to hell. Later, hell itself.
You see, that's why you got these clowns in the churches teaching that you're going to burn in hell, because they don't do any deep studying, man. They don't do any deep reading. Now, you know what it says in Revelation, the first chapter, in the first verse? Get me that, man. The first couple of verses. I'm going to let the reader read it. And this is something that our people don't do.
Revelation 1 verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Right. That's why General Gehenna, when his meatball buddy, when he read out of James 5, he read the word Sabbath, and then this idiot Gehenna, he said the Lord is the Lord of the Sabbath, man. But he calls himself a scholar. He calls himself a scholar, man. You know. See, you got to read, man. You got to teach your men how to read. But you know what? Then again, maybe you shouldn't, because if they start reading, they'll figure your ass out. They'll figure out that you a damn you're a damn Monty Bank, man. You know, you're a husker.
Back in Revelation 21 and 9, and there came unto me one of the seven angels which had the seven vials full of the seven last plagues, and talked with me, saying, come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife. And he carried me away.
Oh, the bride, the Lamb's wife. The lamb represents Yahweh Shai, because he became a sacrificial lamb. All right? The bride is talking about the nation of Israel, first and foremost the men. The women are going to tag along, all right, because they're the helpmate to the men. But it's talking about the nation of Israel. There's not going to be any Edomites within that, man. Just like Ja Rule got this series out where he says that he reads out of 1 Kings, the 8th chapter, around about the 41st verse, talking about if a stranger outside of Israel, I'm just paraphrasing what the scripture said, that's talking about Israel, man, because you had Israel that scattered and lost their identity, so to speak. If you got an Israelite from a far-off land that forgot he's an Israelite, and you talking about the Most High, and he accepted the Most High, then he's in there. They ain't talking about what you're saying, man. Go ahead.
It says, having the glory of the Most High, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written therein, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And he that talked...
Yeah, because the 12 apostles are going to be kings. They're going to be 12 kings. All right, give me that in, what is that, Matthew's 19:27? Because this guy, going back to Gehenna, he's talking about there's only one king, that's Yahweh Shai. Yeah, he is the one king, but there's going to be kings behind him. And King David is going to be put back on his throne too. He's going to be the physical king on the earth under Yahushua. Go ahead.
Matthew 19:27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that you which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, you shall all